A check one, one, two, 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 three, rolling. Between 2006, when a man born between 1910 and 1920, who had lived in moved to Ellis Isle in 1930 as an adult, and is still alive still today. When that man moved into my backyard, so to speak, I only have the 10,000 square foot as far as a family homestead, and his is maybe 6 inches or 1 foot, contested, attached to mine. So in 2006, when that happened, and when Gladys Tanaquidgeon passed away, she was my nanny from 1990 to 2006. I started a communication shift under the Green Party within the vicinity of Fort Trumbull Nuclear Submersible Parking Space, just a 15-minute jog away. And then I still hold that same shift today, except now a 30-minute jog away. I'm twice the distance away, and yet still in the vicinity of the Fort Trumbull Nuclear Submersible Parking Space on the skirts of New London City in New London County. That parking space is adjacent or attached somehow with a contested borderline of Connecticut State, and it's a Connecticut State park with a USA Navy extension as far as a nuclear submersible parking space. About 350 days out the year, it's left open for a parking space for nuclear submersible transit vehicles. Is what I would label them in the very least. While the other remainder of the set 15 days or so is left up for opt sales, so they can park and surface vessel for civilians to walk aboard. As far as taking tours and things, again, that was between 2006 and present day in the vicinity of Fort Trumbull Nuclear Submersible Parking Space, working communications for the Green Party. It was Bill Clinton's idea in 1996. For between 10 and 15 years from that moment, I wound up shaking hands with his daughter that was closer to my age than I was to him at New London City Coast Guard Academy. As I was invited, my grandfather was a decorated Federal Bureau of Investigation agent of about 40 years, and we waltzed right in. And he mentioned between in 10 to 15 years, transit would open up from the Fort Trumbull to the Long Island Sound Underwater Research Facility, and I might make a decent submersible taxi driver of sorts or a submarine pilot of a civilian sorts, and be eligible for renting an apartment at the Long Island Sound Underwater Research Facility. So I would be able to have a flat, quote unquote, down there, as well as a room in my great grandmother's house on the property, 10,000 square foot. And back then it was known as New London City. It was settled in 1790 AD from, on my father's side, 6 generations back, an immigrant to Ellis Isle from Stockholm. Gunsmith Jones Carlson. He had Tool, that had Werner, that had Silva, that had Ricky, that had I. And the shy age of 30 years EST. We could refer to the Nassau Coliseum, Uniondale, New York. Wake Up to Find Out CD, which has made a Hollywood success since 2014, was a bootleg since it's although televised and on radio with a live crowd of 600,000 people. A new baby was born under the Grateful Dead. I got to check out. So it's in just about 3, 2, 1.